so we've got 3 problems from the year turns. Hopefully, again, you've already finished these and you're just checking your work. So we're going to start off by multiplying by 5 on both sides of the equation to get rid of that denominator. Again, remember, it doesn't matter how the problem looks. If we have a fraction like that, we want to get rid of that 5 so we can multiply by it. So we're going to get 5x equals negative 2y to the 5th power plus 1. Again, to get rid of the 5th power, we got to get rid of the plus 1 and the negative 2. So first we're going to subtract 1 from both sides. That's going to give us 5x minus 1 equals negative 2y to the 5th. The next thing we're going to do is divide by negative 2 on both sides. So we're going to get 5x minus 1 over negative 2 equals y to the 5th power. Again, since it's a 5th power, we're going to use a 5th root to get rid of it. We're going to do that to both sides of our equation. Our 5th root and our 5th power cancel each other out. So we're going to have y equals the 5th root of 5x minus 1 divided by negative 2. Again, make sure that you put that entire fraction underneath that 5th root. And there's our answer to the first question. Okay, so for our second one here, again, the only thing being cube rooted for this in this instance is the y. So the 2 and the 3 need to be moved before we can get rid of the cube root. So we're going to start off by subtracting 2 from both sides. So we're going to get x minus 2 equals 3 times the cube root of y. We're going to divide both sides by 3. So we get x minus 2 over 3 equals the cube root of y. Again, the opposite of a cube root is a power of 3. So we're going to raise both sides to the power of 3. The root and the power on the right-hand side cancel. So we're going to end up with y equals x minus 2 over 5 to the 3rd power. And this would be our answer for question number 2. All right, one more question here. So remember, if you don't like that 1/5, you can rewrite this as the 5th root instead of 1 over 5. And you can do this as a part of a step. You don't have to rewrite the entire problem. We're going to start the problem by minusing 4 from both, or excuse me, by adding 4 to both sides, getting rid of that negative 4. So we're going to have x plus 4 equals, and then again, if you don't want to have this 1/5, go ahead and switch this over to a 5th root of y cubed minus 2. You don't have to by any means. If you understand that the 1 over 5 is a 5th root, you can leave that. But then we're going to raise this to the 5th power to get rid of that 5th root. We're going to have x plus 4 to the 5th power equals y cubed minus 2. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move that minus 2, so we're going to add 2 to both sides. So we're going to have x plus 4 to the 5th power plus 2 equals y cubed. Again, to get rid of something that's raised to the 3rd power, we're going to use the 3rd root. So we're going to take the 3rd root of both sides. Again, my root and my power are going to cancel. So we're going to get a final answer of y equals the cube root of x plus 4 to the 5th power plus 2. And again, make sure that you're putting this entire thing, x plus 4 to the 5th power plus 2, underneath your cube root. And this would be your answer for that 3rd question.